Hi everyone, this is Danielle Small. I'm going through my A.D.D.I.E presentation with you. The analysis phase. Students will gain understanding of what friendship is and the importance of friendship. Students will identify who friends are within the school setting. Students will be able to write age-appropriate sentences and will demonstrate understanding of friendship. Here is an example of my instructional analysis. This is a first grade social studies and language arts unit. I am your friend, and time required is 30 minutes per day over a 5-day period. Learner analysis. This is a small group of first grade students, one girl, 3 boys. All 4 students currently have IEPs and are diagnosed ADHD combined type with autism. The students struggle with social skills, they receive pull-out services, and have background knowledge of friends. By the end of this unit, I would like my students to write with focus and detail, listen to others, express thoughts clearly, participate in group discussions, group and sort objects, explain what a friend looks like, and demonstrate good friend qualities. The design phase. The assessment design. The students will be assessed through observations, participation in group activities and discussion, daily writing activities, final classroom friendship book, and their final friend portrait. The course format will be based through WebQuest on Google Sites. Also available will be YouTube read-alouds and small group activities. The instructional strategies. To start off our unit, we will watch a short video clip of Partly Cloudy. We will have a small group discussion on being unique and what friend qualities are. And then we'll follow through with a writing and a drawing activity. The content will be presented through group discussion, videos, read-alouds, small group activities, and the web quest on Google Sites. Students will participate during classroom discussion activities and the web quest. Students will be provided with feedback through rubrics, class discussions, and one-on-one conferences. Students will be assessed on understanding of friendship, completed assignments through Google Sites, the WebQuest, rubrics for writing, and small group work. Follow-through activities will consist of creating friendship bears through the corduroy activity, sequencing orders of events, creating pictures of school friend workers and writing about them, creating postcards, friendship portraits, and small group activities. The development phase. The introduction day will consist of watching Partly Cloudy with follow-through discussions and a teacher-created worksheet. Day 1 is the corduroy story, followed through with discussion and a writing activity. Day 2, the ugly duckling, followed by a discussion and an order of events activity. Day 3, we will discuss school friends, and the students will write about a school worker who they consider to be a friend and why. Day 4, we will discuss classroom friends, and then we will follow through with a postcard activity. And day 5 will be the assessments. Students will be assessed through a writing rubric as well as an art rubric. Students will create self-portraits after brainstorming about the uniqueness of themselves and writing different words to describe how they can be good friends. We will use this brainstorming worksheet, which is a teacher-created worksheet, as well as there's my self-portrait worksheet, where they will draw a picture of themselves, and then around the picture they are to write their words that describe them as good friends. The next phase is the implementation phase. I am the special education teacher. I already have background knowledge and all of my materials ready to be taught. Students have prior knowledge of friendship. Students will watch a video tutorial about WebQuest on Thursday before the unit begins. Um, they will be given a visual of classroom schedules and times for their days. On Friday, a run through of the classroom web quest on Google Sites will take place. Together, we'll go through the introduction day of the web quest just to assure understanding of the weekly assignments and what they're expected to complete. The physical arrangement of the room, in the middle of my classroom, I have a round table. It consists of 2 chairs side by side. The students will be placed into small groups of 2, and each group will have their own laptop to complete the web quest. The web quest will include YouTube videos and read alouds. All of the printouts will be printed and handed out daily to complete activities. Whiteboard and markers will be prepared for discussion and questions, and copies of the stories in the poem will be available on the day of assignments. This is an example of what our web quest is going to look like. And then the evaluation phase. Formative evaluations, students will be asked one-on-one their understanding of friendship, and they will be asked to describe what they have learned about friendship. At the end of each session, the students will place their names, clothespin, um, on their feelings of their day of that day of the lesson. We have a self-assessment board already posted in our classroom. So the students would place their named clothespin either on I got it, I am not sure, or I need help, please. Small groups. Students will be assessed through observations during their working time together in their small groups. So the observations will consist of behaviors, skills, and attitudes towards the assignment completion, and will be documented using a teacher-created form. So here is an example of the teacher-created observation form. Okay. And for field trials, this unit, I Am Your Friend, will be used in real-time rehearsal for a week-long session. This lesson will be implemented with 4 special education students in a small group setting. Improvements needed. So the use of a web quest, the use of web quest introduction, small group settings with only using 4 students, self-reflection assessment, and a writing rubric. For summative evaluations, students will be asked to fill out a feeling survey at the end of each lesson. Performance tests. Each day, an assignment is given for the students, and they will be evaluated using a writing rubric and an art rubric. For behavior, students will be observed informally during group work to determine if they're applying their taught material into their interactions working in a small group. And results, students will be observed by myself, the special education teacher, within their regular education classroom um, during instruction time as well as unstructured time, which is recess and lunch, to determine if there has been improvement in their social skills while working and interacting with their peers, faculty, and staff members. During our follow-up learning support time, students will be asked to explain the different ways they have made new friends and have been a good friend to someone else. Here's an example of a writing rubric that is going to be used for the writing assignments, and an example of the art visual rubric. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.